this is the start of a new series. I'd probably call it something like Aggressive Minecraft. The idea that everything continues to move forward. So we start with punching the first tree. So yeah, this is a new version. You may have noticed in the top left it says Minecraft Infdev. That's because this is the first version where infinite generation or infinitely generated worlds was first made into existence. This is going to be the earliest version I play on, simply because it's not broken, it's not a mess. I've got survival mode, the basics are all here, and I can save worlds, so this is the earliest I can really do. Look at the clouds, man. I kind of prefer these to how they look now. They look so boring now. These look nice. Look at that. Yeah. If you haven't already noticed, I'm not going to be editing this as much as I usually do, because it's a different type of video. Maybe this is the worst video yet. Maybe it gets 1 view, and it's myself refreshing the page. Maybe that doesn't matter, because I do this as a hobby, not, I don't expect to become like Markiplier tomorrow. I don't even want that. I don't want to be held to that expectation that I can deliver the highest quality, and that's too sudden. Of course, it's still an amazing opportunity if it existed, but anyway. No editing. Why no editing? Just want to make it real. Like a little journal. Look at this, it's so beautiful. F1? No, F1 doesn't work. Look, I'm not going to be able to take high quality screenshots, but that's just beautiful. And yeah, I'm Steve. Whoa, what's that? That's weird. What is going on here? What incarnation? I think I've broke the game. That's strange. That is strange. That is really weird. Anyway. Old books, they're gonna happen. There's no running either. Nope, just walking. There's sheep. Oh, you dropped your wool. Is that grey wool? Is that just a lighting? No. Oh, yeah, mutter doesn't exist yet. I don't know whether that's grey or not. I'd assume it's just called wool at this point in the game. Oh, look at that. It's the old gravel. I remember this always used to remind me of the fossil mod, the archaeology mod. I used to think I'd get some fossils from digging this. So, yeah, continuing from where I was at, the channel as a whole, it's not an easy subject. I keep holding myself to this, what is it, this expectation that, you know, I need to upload every month, I need to make every video better than the last one, and just stay consistent. And every time I tell myself I'm going to stay consistent, I am not consistent. Consistency is difficult. Difficult when you've got other things going on that are more important, I guess. I've been doing YouTube for... it's looking like all of my conscious life. Like, all I ever wanted to be as a kid is be a YouTuber. Watching Markiplier's first FNAF video inspired me so much. Just wanted to do that stuff, but things don't pan out the way you expect as a kid. I also apologise, I'm fucking ill. I keep getting ill after drinking alcohol, but I mean, yeah, makes sense. Going out, all those people, all those dirty glasses, drinking myself half to death. Yeah, how can I not be ill? But yeah, I remember the time I got the, what was one of the first, oh, it's getting darker. That was kind of creepy. Oh, okay. I should have been building a house all this time. I really want to build it down there on the beach, but I feel like up on this hill could also be cool. I feel like I should probably get to something real quick before it's too late. Let's start here. I am a Minecraft veteran. I've been playing this game for, wow, many years. Let's build a simple 3x3 for now. I'd normally not build houses this small, but I can't. I need to do something before it's too late. You can't like drag and click either. It's kind of annoying. But the keep doing it. Oh yeah, one door, no windows on it. Oh, there is windows. Oh. It's nostalgic, really is. Let's build a roof real quick. I've not been doing anything other than getting wood, so probably start on actually getting some tools. I always start off with a wooden pickaxe because I'm a miner, not the EDP kind. If anyone's curious about that, I'm actually 21. So I guess I can go back into how long I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing that for over a decade, I'd say now. If you're wondering, wait, but your videos only go back 2 or 3 years? But I had so many accounts, I had so many channels that just I've lost to time. I was very trigger happy on the delete button on everything. So unfortunately, I don't have any old worlds, I don't have any old content, I don't have those old channels anymore, and I've searched and searched and searched. And I find like a crumb, like an old picture of me from like 8 years ago, and the joy it brings to see that. I wish I could get a Minecraft video back from when I was talking to myself like I am now. I'm here now, Fengal. Before that it was called Emerald Ninja or E-Ninja Gaming. Any zombies or creepers? As much as I want to see them, I don't want to die this early in the playthrough. I'm not seeing anything. I wonder if I'm literally just being paranoid. There's no actual mobs yet. It's gotta be something, at least like a zombie. I might actually just be paranoid. Look at the stars. No, it's got so much charm that the new versions just don't have anymore. Look at that. If there's no zombies, I'll continue with my house. Yeah, so E-Ninja. Oh! Zombie! Zombie! Oh! They don't make that sound. Where are you going? Pathfinding is definitely a little off. No, my pickaxe. You dropped a feather? Okay. That's so strange. I've been doing it for years. The most I've ever got subscribers and view wise is on this channel, so I very much doubt anyone remembers or had even heard of those names. Coming back to the present, or near present, the videos that got like 9,000 views and 34,000 views, I couldn't be more grateful for that. But after that, I probably felt like it wasn't a hobby anymore. And when that point hit, you might notice like I just dropped off a little bit, but I still enjoyed what I was doing. But I hate expectation. Expecting is just the worst. Why do we expect anything? But not as an attack or anything. It's just how I feel doing YouTube now. The expectation for my editing to just get better, and it is. I've moved between many different video editing apps. Like at one point I was using Capwing, which is literally online website, but it's got its perks. It's pretty streamlined. And then there was Filmora, Wondershare Filmora. I'd used Filmora for a good 4 or 5 years. I was really comfortable with Filmora. And then there was Premiere Pro. I did a few videos on Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro is just so used to breaking, glitching, and videos getting corrupted, which has happened to me, which is just a great feeling overall. And then now I use DaVinci Resolve, which is amazing by all accounts. Oh, I'm grateful that a software exists like this that isn't unreasonably priced like Premiere Pro is. Oh no, oh my god, I'm dead already. They do so much damage. Wait, no, don't tell me I've lost everything. Oh my, he snuck up on me. I heard the footsteps and I was like, where is that? Oh my god. That actually scared me a bit. I was just taking damage. Alright, I've got everything back. DaVinci Resolve. Beautiful. It's free as well. Like, Adobe apps are unreasonable as hell. I'm not paying like $1,000 for your half-baked apps that everyone considers an essential, when you've now got competition like DaVinci Resolve, which not only works better, is free. Just ridiculous. But yeah, DaVinci Resolve, I recommend everyone use DaVinci Resolve. I don't think there is any better, and I say that from a place of actual experience. And yeah, obviously being free, you've got no startup cost if you wanted to get into video editing. It's definitely got a learning curve to it, but if you put in the effort, you'll find it to be the best option. I've not tried Sony Vegas, but if that's good, then fair play. I don't have any experience in talking about Sony Vegas. I guess this is why I'm making this video, because I just want to chill. The expectation of editing that I put upon myself, it's not, it is like self-inflicted, and that's why I'm consciously making the decision to make this video, because I want to do something that I want to do, not something that I feel like I have to. It doesn't fit my channel at all. It doesn't fit my image. And speaking from a place of like peace, I guess, is not normal. I try to be funny. Like right now, I'd say something stupid like smacking all these leaves reminds me of moss on your granny's tit flaps or some shit. Nah, I like doing that, but I also like doing this. I'm punching leaves right now. I don't even know why. I'm just clearing the area around my house, I guess. I promised that there'd be a video, probably a month ago now, or longer. And there's been a lot of reasons why the video's not been made. At first it was just, you know, the usual, oh, it's just taking too long to edit, it'll be there in a couple days, or the usual bollocks. But one thing leads to another, and I now completely cancel the video and upload this instead. It's weird how things like that work. But yeah, I cancelled the video. Cancelled it because I just don't have it in me to do the editing right now. Oh no, I forgot there wasn't a crouch. Oh, here's some actual progress. Let's get some coal. It was a banging video. I loved editing it while I was editing it, and then I just stopped. I just don't have the resolve to even open the project at the moment. The video was it was that new game, Skate. I think it's Skate 3. I hadn't played the oh, my pickaxe broke. Let's make another. Actually, I don't have enough stone for a stone one. But yeah, it was Skate. I had a lot of fun recording that video. It was an absolute banger. I had a couple of my friends with me as well. I was dying. Like, I had pain in my sides because of how much fun I was having on that. And even still, I just can't edit it. The main catalyst for this this whole bullshit is a quite serious breakup. It's just a huff and puff kind of moment. Nothing you can really do. I think choosing Minecraft for this was the best possible option, like, because Minecraft it's like a game all about creativity. You do what you want when you want. Half the time I don't even know the reasons why I'm doing this. Like, I'll just punch leaves and it's fun. I'll leave a tree half cut like this because I was talking about something else, because I was doing something else, and there's no repercussions. I just come back to it, start punching it down again, and continue. Oh yeah, it's because I fell down there. Is that a spider over there? There's three spiders. What? What is with all spiders? I went back to this version because it's like a massive metaphor. I just really liked. I guess I'm a creative person in that way. It's like life. You start with nothing. You start a new world. It's like being born. And compared to the new versions, there's nothing here. There's nothing. And then it'll work its way up, and the differences will be noticeable and change. It's just like life. And sometimes the changes can be so small you don't even notice them. Or you're so used to them. Or maybe it doesn't affect you at all. It's a great metaphor in my opinion. I think it's absolutely brilliant. We've got some torches. Look at this. Like a creeper blows up your house. What do? You respond emotionally, log off for the day? Do you try and rebuild the blocks, build back those walls and the boundaries that keep you safe? Or do you run and build somewhere new? build somewhere where creepers don't spawn. In my own way, I'm pretty normal in my reaction. In that I just, any hole that gets destroyed, I rebuild it slowly, carefully, properly. And oh, I need a sword. And yeah, when that happens, I'll just add a window next time, so I can see the creeper. I know it's a stupid metaphor, really, but... Come here, what are you doing? But it's also kind of smart if you think about it. Sometimes shit happens, and yeah, you just want to fucking log out of life, go bed. But that's not the way you should approach it. And if you do, then, you know, you come back, you rebuild. And when you rebuild, yeah, you just, as long as you're learning from all of it, you know, learn. That's the only thing you're ever asked of in life. Just to learn. That's the only expectation I feel like anyone should ever have for themselves, is to learn. You don't need to be right. You don't need to be the best. You don't need anything. Because if you exist, then you've got the ability to think, and you've got the ability to carve your own way. That's my view on it. And just like that, slowly but surely, the darkness fades. It's never immediate. Then you'll be able to finally get the light. When the light's back, safety returns, and your day continues. Spend that time getting the wood, spend that time going in the caves, spend the time going looking for pigs like I am, because I'm going to assume that they're going to give me pork chops and I can heal from that. Oh, hell yeah. No eating animation, no nothing. Not even a hunger bar, we just straight munch that. Oh yeah. I'm a weird person. I feel like a fucking outsider. But a good one. In a good way. Because I don't feel like everyone's got the ability to look at things like this. Look at life like a journey. What do you do when your base gets blown up? Well, after it happens, you know, rebuild, become better, become smarter, won't let it happen again. And then you continue to expand. You go on, make your house bigger. You start growing crops, growing wheat with enough consistency. Wheat, get bread, get cake, get luxuries. Keeping things to do is very important. I personally have both lost and gained a job this year. That's always great. I was working at a place where my health was not valued, to the point where I was getting chest infections like left and right because fumes weren't controlled and things were not great. I got fired for speaking up about it. Justice wasn't served. I just had to move on. That's another lesson, that no matter how just you are, no matter how much you are in the right and you know it, sometimes you just have to let that go. Can't do anything about it. But the world's not equal. The world's not fair in a way. It's not. Karma doesn't really exist. Well, I like to believe it does. And that place is fucking rotting in hell right now. Because of what they did. But that's not how the world works. My resentment for them isn't gonna change anything. And then with that added experience comes the new job. A new job in which I've only been there a few weeks, but it's getting back into that habit, getting back into the distractions, getting back into routine. It's really important to have that. If you don't, then you start to lose value subconsciously. Well, at least I do. I can only say what I think, not that everything I say is a fact. And that's the point. Just like Minecraft, I don't care if you think my house is stupid. I built that. That's mine. And that's the beauty of it. I can invite my friend to play this right now, and he'd probably put more effort into the house, or he might make a dirt hut. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You might even just hop on, kill me, log off, and that's that. Where the fuck is my house? Oh fuck. And then shit like this happens, and you get lost. Get lost. Because this world's infinite. Obviously our world isn't, but if you keep walking in a straight line, you're going to end up at the exact same place. So in a way, I mean, it kind of is. Getting lost is normal. I know that. And disappearing like that, I don't think is normal. Shit doesn't just happen like that. Nothing happens just like that. Unless it's a physical movement that happens like that, in which case, I guess you win, but no change like that happens instantly. Moving on from that, what do you do when you get lost? You look for familiarity. You try and recognize the mountains that you're on. I don't recognize this stuff, but I might recognize that island, and it might just be the other side of this mountain. I might have just stumbled upon the mountain by accident. Getting lost is normal. So normal. In a way, I feel like it's more normal than to know exactly where you're going, because no one knows where they're going. No one. Elon Musk, nah, that's a terrible example. I'm sure Markiplier, I brought him up twice now. I know I have insane respect for Markiplier as a person. I'm sure Markiplier never intended to be a YouTuber in his first 20 years of life. And sure, he had the consistency and the opportunity arose and he took it. But that's not the same as knowing where you're going. I've seen Mark's videos before, and he said himself that, like, you just don't know. But what is certain, or well, it's not certain, but what should be certain is that you're moving forward. Never taking your finger off the W key like I'm doing now. Moving forward. It's okay to stop, look back, move back, look at what was, re-experience, and then you just got to carry on moving forward. And if you do, with enough time, with enough effort, you come back home. Come back home to peace, happiness. This talk, oh, I just ate that by accident. Anyway, ain't nobody heard me say shit like this before. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. Oh, what the hell? I found a glitch. Oh no. Okay, that's something. If you move while opening the chest, you start glitching. Yeah, the chest is square. No open animation. You see how long it can take a single person to just get a stone pickaxe and a couple pork chops. It can take a long time. And some people go into this world, get iron in the first 5 minutes, but that's not how I do things. I don't value being fast. I don't value being the best. Because it's stupid. Being the best is just useless. It's lonely. It's always better to look up to someone and grow from them. And ironically enough, that often makes you somewhere near the best anyway. The difference is, the best usually comes from a place of pride. And you, who's worked to where you are, is a place of peace. And that makes all the difference. Let's make a bed. I wonder if there's beds in this. There's not. We've not got beds. What a shame. No wood slabs either. I'm going to go caving. I'm going to start progressing. When you found your home, when you've started progressing, or done everything you can on yourself, working on yourself, working to get that peace of mind, the only way forward after that is just find new hobbies, appreciation. This shit will happen. It will challenge you. Life always does. Shit will never be easy. As JFK once said, don't pray for easier lives. Pray to be stronger men. And that is so real. That is so real. Now take a crafting table. Now I can make a pickaxe when I want, but for now I'll make 2 extra ones. And this is called planning. Having backup plans and being ready. Don't waste too much time on preparation because it'll undermine the journey. If I fall into a cave and I've got no pickaxe, you know, it could be funny. But obviously, if you don't want to fall into a cave in real life, that'd be terrible. Probably die. A horrible death at that. But yeah, this is the way I've always mined. So it's the way I will be mining today. I'll do some mining until I get iron. If there's even iron in this game, I genuinely don't know if I'm going to hit bedrock in a second or what. Hobbies, appreciation. That's what I've written down. Yep, I've got a notepad for this. Because I feel like I just end up saying anything. And I want to at least keep some direction. What does it mean to find peace? I'm not some 50-year-old, by the way. I'm not. I'm learning. I think. What was that? Hero Brian. I heard that. Okay. Being able to appreciate shit like that. That is peace. I'm literally playing a game right now, and there was probably just some gravel that spawned in and fell like a couple blocks away. Me labeling it here, Brian, having a laugh to myself about that. Oh, iron. In a way, that's peace. Not feeling like you need to put on a fucking persona. Not giving a shit about anything. Let's see if the torch method works. Oh, hell yeah. Focusing on yourself is all that fucking matters. Not in a gym way. I can't lie. I'm not with the gym times. Now that shit doesn't need to be gym. Obviously keeping active is good. Exercising is always good. But it doesn't have to be rip all your emotion out on machines all day. And then have to pay for it. Fuck that. Instead I just make shit like this. I make art. I play games that have... Oh! Just smashed my mic. I play games like this that make me happy. I can continue playing the same game over and over again. One of my favourite games is Amori. Oh my god. I've replayed that game so many times. The drop, or the twist, doesn't hit as hard as it would the first time, obviously, but it's peaceful in a way. I relate a lot to it. I like to look inward. It doesn't mean blame yourself. Don't blame yourself for everything. I've got a fucking nasty habit of doing that. Yeah, I'm growing out of it. Hardly anything is going to be solely your fault. Like, me, oh, there's not an increase on breaking this with the axe. Like, what's a good example? Like today, I was at work, and I was using a tote lifter, which is, it's basically a thing that moves boxes around. I tried getting that in the lift today, and a colleague who's been there like a week longer than me was laughing at me because I just look like a retard. That's not my fault. Because he's had experience in retail a long time, and you just laugh it off because it's just inexperience. You just choose to laugh with them, not because it's like a fucking mask thing, like I said earlier. Don't do that shit. Don't laugh just because you feel like you have to or some shit, or laugh and then deeply feel like, oh, that fucking pissed me off, that did. Don't do that shit. That's a waste of time, waste of effort. And like Abba said, don't go wasting your emotion. You can't really waste it, I don't think. Don't invest yourself on something stupid like that. A new hobby that I've got into recently, vinyl collecting, just out of nowhere. And it's just because I like music. That's literally it. I like music a lot, and I see cool vinyl covers and think, well, that is pretty cool. I want a turntable now, and now I want to collect them. And then I get told by my family that, oh yeah, they've got some vinyls, but it's I'm not like, sure, I can appreciate their collections, but that's not my collection. I didn't handpick those out. I've got a code like Dexter Morgan that I have to pick them out in person. I can't order online. It's like being a traitor to my hobby. If I just bought everything online, it wouldn't have the sentimental value it does if you bought it in person. I'm very sentimental. I'm getting reminders of happy times. Literally yesterday, I was looking for vinyls. I found a Cyberpunk Edge Runners vinyl that was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It was, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't buy it instantly. I mean, granted, it was 40 quid or 2 for 50. Oh, I regret not doing it, because after the 15 minutes of me putting it down and leaving the store and thinking, oh, I really want that, taking a picture of it, sending my friends, I came back after that 15 minutes and it was gone. Like, the opportunity was just gone. Symbolism like that is... when life does that to you, is fuck's sake. But some chances are very short-lived. And likelihood is I might not see that vinyl ever again. And that specific one I'll never see ever again. That beautiful vinyl that I saw might be gone forever. I don't know that. It could also just turn up tomorrow. I find it a car boot, or literally a charity shop. It's unlikely. Probably won't happen. But if I did buy the vinyl, if I did buy the vinyl, I was with like 6 friends. Not only would the vinyl have meant like it was cool looking, Cyberpunk, oh, it's such a good show. It's a reminder that I was out that day with 5 of my friends, 5 of my good friends that came with me to look at fucking random shit because we want to hang. I get really sentimental over that. And so, because I didn't get the vinyl, I had to pick something out, because otherwise, in a way, I feel like I've just got nothing. And that I failed that day to get anything of value. Or maybe I just fear of not remembering. Because when shit happens, you are very unlikely to just go, oh yeah, I'm chilling because I was out with my friends like 3 weeks ago. Minds don't really think like that. So seeing something to physically remind you that, yeah, that was a good day, is gorgeous. It's a feeling that not many people understand, I don't think. It's also like this world, like, yeah, I'll come back to it one day. Maybe I don't even make an episode 2, I come back to this world and I see that, you know, I've mined all this cobblestone. It reminds me of the talks I did. Reminds me of how I felt right this moment. And it is the most priceless thing. And then, finally, with the hobbies, with the routines, with the moving forward, you get accomplishment. Which, it too has its own caveat, that it can lead to pride, to ego. You have enough accomplishments. But what it should lead to instead is confidence. How can I put this in Minecraft terms? Let's say I found diamonds right now. I was like, oh my god, I found diamonds, I found diamonds. My friend, he finds an emerald, which is just as rare, or it used to be just as rare. And he's like, oh my god, I found emeralds. Ego would be like, reacting to that as, I've got diamonds. What's he gonna do with an emerald? I'm gonna make diamond tools. I'm gonna go far with this diamond. And he ain't, because there's no emerald tools. But even that, the accomplishment is still like comparable, because even though emerald might be slightly less valuable in retrospective, it's still just as rare find, just as big an accomplishment. And I think where actual confidence and not being egotistical about it is where you just say, yeah, good shit, good, hey, emerald, we can, I don't know, trade villagers. And just, yeah, I don't know, I feel like that's the best comparison I could do. It's not an easy one, but I got 4 iron. I think I'm actually gonna come out of this cave now and start to finish up what I was saying. I've gone full circle from my channel, the series, to breakup, to life changes, moving on, happiness, peace, sentimentality, habits, hobbies, and accomplishment. I feel like it's come full circle, and I can look at things, even things that still actively hurt, and I can appreciate that things happened at all, that happiness was real in the moment, and I can honour the memory. I feel like Minecraft's the perfect metaphor for all of it. I can just put it into Minecraft terms and I'm sure someone would understand it. I don't mean to sound like I'm some fucking philosophical, depressive twat now or anything. It's just something I wanted to do. And as I mentioned, being at peace, you can do what you want to do. You can find what you want to do and do it. Not out of expectation, not out of anything, out of nothing, except free will and the want to do it, or even curiosity. And with that, I craft my iron pick and I call it a day. Or a night. I held out on a lot of stuff because obviously I want to have something to talk about in part 2. I'm sure I have some new experiences and shit to share, more about how my day is and stuff, but as a first episode I think I'm content with this. Looking at the moon going down, stars follow, with my iron pick and 5 pork chops in my inventory. Ciao.